All right, we're at turn 6. So let's just jump right in and get rolling. So HQ event for us, no. HQ event for them, no. In terms of let's see, mission 6, 5, mission 4, turn 6, A's and A's. So high probability of more tanks, which uh, I don't feel very good about. I just Right now, I do not feel like I've played this very well. I think I could have had some. I needed to have be taking some shot at some tanks along the way. Had an opportunity. I think. Where was it? Maybe not. Yeah. Had opportunity here. Of course, that short fallen really hurt. That short fallen was not. That did not help. All right, those are their A's. So we know we're going to also activate, 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 and activate. We know those are all activated. Then we've got paralyzed unit up here. He won't do anything. Paralyzed won't do anything. Honestly, a fire team. That's a fire team. Let's take a peek because that is a 2 or more assault team, fire team. That is a weapons team on the fire team side. So he could rally because he's a weapons team. So enemy check there. Enemy check there. Enemy check here because we've got this pinned paralyzed unit. Enemy check here. And then there's one more space keeping us heavily engaged. Enemy check there. All right. So that leaves us with 5 enemy checks. So let's roll. Number 2. So this one right here, which is all other situations. So it's basically a 1 through 4 because it's an assault. But that is a 1, so it is no action. So that unit just sits there. Well, that's kind of nice. Appreciated. 4. So number 2, which is going to be 1, 2, 2. It's right here. That unit right there. So that is a pinned unit, not undercover. So 5, he's going to fall back. Pinned, not undercover. A 5 is a fallback. So this unit will fall back to here because it is the best cover. You know what? Hold on. It's going to fall back here because he's out of line of sight now that I think about it. So he falls back there. All right, so that's done. Oops. All right, 3 to go. Number 2. So it is this unit. We got 2. We got pinned, and then we've got, he is not a weapon team. He's just a normal fire. So the fire team's just going to sit there. But the pinned unit is a 5 again. Gosh. He is going to drop back as well. This guy is just a fire team. There is nothing on the fire team unless it's on an opposing unit's card. So when it's not a weapons team, it's just a normal old fire team. Now we're down to 2. So number 2. So this one, we have multiple pinned units undercover on the same card. 3 of them. So pinned on the same card, undercover, 1 through 5. First one is a 4, which is a fallback. On the same card, undercover, 4 is fallback. So this unit is going to fall back here. Better cover. There. And exposed. Let's check and make sure because he's going into a volume of fire. Fall back. Need to take into account the volume of fire. So this right here is a 2, so that's a 1. This is also a 1. And right now, so think it's random between those two cards. So we will draw 1 to 2. It is a 1, so they are going to go over here. They're exposed. All right, next one. 5. Falling back. Drawing a 1 to a 2. A 1. He is also falling back here. Last one is a 1, so nothing. The good thing about that is that keeps us heavily engaged. There's one card left, right? Yep. It is this one up here. That is a fire team, but it is a fire team on a weapons, spotter, sniper, or weapons team on the fire side. So 1 through a 2, 1 or a 2. It's a 2, so he's going to attempt a rally. Yep. So we're drawing one card, and it fails. So he needed that in opposite. So that is it for their enemy activity. So now it's on to us. So our CO, he's already sitting at 6. Basically, we've been through this before. He gets more, but I'm putting him at 10 because he can only spend 4, and he can only save 6. How are we on ammo? First mortar's running low. Second machine gun. First machine gun's running low too. Second mortar's got 5. Where's that second machine gun? Second machine gun is, it's 2-1. He's over here. I think I'm going to activate, nope, that is the first sergeant. So I'm going to activate the first sergeant. Is one that I'm going to activate. I'll activate the second platoon because I want to push some guys up here again. So the second platoon. Might as well tell the first sergeant to move. That's 3, and I think that's probably 3. Is there any other one that makes sense to activate? Third platoon's got as many as he can have. First platoon, I don't really have too much to do. First platoon's there. I don't think so. Yeah, that's it. So, second platoon. 4. He is a veteran. He's actually on the staging card, so it says he gets 5, so he's up to 8. And he will now tell this guy is going to attempt to infiltrate into the cellar. So 1, 2. So he does. That's sweet. Going to tell this guy to try to infiltrate into the foxhole. He is a veteran. 1, 2, 3. Exhort. So he failed. And then that is he's going to tell him to try to infiltrate into that. So 1, 2, and he is a veteran, right? Yep. 3, he failed. So both of these guys are exposed. That's a real bummer. I say it's a real bummer. So those are my 4. 1 to move him, move and exhort, move. So he's used 4. He's only saving 4. First sergeant gets 5, so he's going to be up to 10 as well. First sergeant will move here, 1. Then he will attempt to infiltrate to here. 1, 2, yep, so he successfully infiltrated. He's going to drop his ammo. But then, because he infiltrated, he has the ability to move here. He's going to attempt to infiltrate again. 1, 2, 3, he did. So he got here. So, and that's it. We'll save 6. So now the first platoon gets 3, 4 total. So he has 10. I'm going to have the first platoon move undercover here. There, or yeah, I don't really want to move there or there. I don't think I want him to do anything, dang it. Yeah, he's just going to waste them. Hate doing that. So here the third platoon gets basically 1, so he's up to 5. Does the third platoon want to do anything? I am going to move the third platoon. That guy just has smoke. I don't think I'm going to do him either. And then the XO gets 1. And so AT, I haven't used any bazookas yet, so he's just going to lose that 1. So now general 3. I'm going to try to move the mortar. I'm trying to get this card back into place. So he's moving, trying to infiltrate. 1, 2. He failed. I'm really bummed about that. Especially those guys are exposed in that foxhole with heavy weapons. That's probably not good. That was probably dumb, by the way. We can have this LMG pick up that ammo. 2 LMG gets 2 ammo. 2 LMG gets 2 more ammo. And then why don't we have this mortar try to drop onto, I just don't think I need to, onto that fire team. It just doesn't seem to make sense to me. Yeah, I don't think, oh, you know what I know what I'm going to do. This artillery, if I was going to attempt to drop here, he's going to leave those 2 ammo. I'm going to take 2 shots. I'm going to try to, so he is down to, that was 2 LMG. We'll put 2 ammo back. I'm going to have this attempt to call in fire here. So that is the mortar. Calling HE, he gets 3 draws. 1, 2, 3. So he succeeded. That is a, let's see, the mortar here. And it's a -4, which doesn't really matter for purposes of that. Now, more importantly, if we can get the mortar, or if we can get this guy to land there, which, by the way, the artillery landed here. So I'm assuming we don't get the draw. So we get 4 draws. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we did get it. That's excellent. So that is a -5. And what really matters is that heavy weapons is going away. That'll disappear. This is now shifted up here. Got to remember I've got these other two back. Still calling in the 105. Oof. All right. So that's general. No capture. No retreat, I don't believe. There's none. There's no paralyzed under volume of fire, unpinned. So it's AT time. So first one, 4. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's this guy right here. He's sitting with 2 weapon jets. So he is no tank, no visible. He's basically going to attempt to concentrate on a random unit. So he is firing here. And you know what? I'm not even going to do it because the concentrate fire gets undone, I believe, by the, I'm almost positive, concentrate fire gets undone if they lose visibility. Let's check. Ammo usage. If firing uses 1 ammo. If the concentrated is removed and if line of sight is subsequently lost due to smoke, if the unit shifts or ceases fire. Additional ammo is not used in this case. I am not even going to have him attempt because he's not going to be able to see during that turn. So he took his turn. Now I get reaction fire. I really think I need to take a shot. They're not going to get closer. This is a, so 3 AT. Will have fired. But we're going to, so he is veteran. He is going to, first of all, draw 3 grenades. Or, yeah, he first has to see if he hits them. So 1, 2, 3. Ooh, it's that. I don't know if more than one, I don't think it's a critical hit. 10.8.3. 10.8.3. Oh, that would be so cool. 10.8.3. If a G if attacking, an additional draw is made. I don't think there's a critical hit. Final AT. Yep. So I do have an ambush here because they are not. Let's see. That was 10.8.3 is not the right. Resolving ATG rated. In this case, draw the action card. If successful, follow the anti-tank procedure. There's no additional effect for drawing additional. Yeah, I didn't think so. But he hits. This guy, so that is 3 AT. Well, I say he hits. The grenade's going to do something. So that is a bazooka. Close is -1. So we're sitting at -1 gunnery, +3 for the Panther. Panther is a +3 defensive value. So that's +2. The card is +1. Is that +1 or is that? No, we're going through this one. So it's +0 for that. So we're at +2 still. He is not moving. He's not pinned, but he is ambushed. So +2, then -4 for the ambush. -4. If the target is pinned, it's a -4. It's a minus, so it's a -3. I think I did that wrong somewhere along the line too. So I had +2, -3. So I'm at a -1. And then that is a 3. So that's a 2. And a 2 is a retreat. So it is simply going to exit the board. So this guy is gone. All right. Now it's back to their turn. Okay. We're going to draw and see which tank. There's 3 of them. So it's the third one. So it's this guy, which is the same thing. He is not With this, he's not going to concentrate fire because it just doesn't matter. Now, do I want another unit to take a shot at him? I think I have to when they're not. Oh, he's pinned. He can't take a shot. So, so no, that's it. So that's that turn. And again, the reason I'm not doing anything is attempt to concentrate fire on random US unit under, but concentrating fire will get undone as soon as we flip this. So he has also moved fire, and that's gone. So now we get to go again. Nobody took a shot at him, and I don't have any activated units, so number one. So this guy, he is pinned. He has a pending fire mission. I am not going to have him attempt to concentrate fire either, but I absolutely am going to have this guy, 2AT, take a shot at him. So 2AT, 1, 2, 3, hit him. Oh, missed. Nothing. All right, so the grenade missed, and there's no grenade miss that happens as a result of that. I think that's, yeah. This guy is able to also take a shot. He's got 4, he's got 3, so I'm going to take a shot at that guy. So he again, he would concentrate fire. He's not going to concentrate fire. This unit, which is this extra bazooka, it's got 1 ammo now. Oh, sorry, 2 ammo left. Started with 3. It's going to take, I am a veteran, so 3 shots. So 1, 2, 3. So this did hit. So we are the -1. And then it is the +3 for the defensive value. So that's +2. Now this card is a +1 because we're going not through there. So that was +2, +3. He is pinned, so +2. He's ambushed and pinned, so it's a -2. That's what the -4 is. So that is -2. And a 3. That is a 1. I think that thing is knocked out. So that guy is knocked out. If we look here at knocked out, vehicle is destroyed. Replace the vehicle with a wreck marker. Convert each crew into a generic fire team and apply a hit result. They're marked exposed. So we hit this guy. He basically is gone. 104 is going to be replaced with a wreck marker. Where is that? Where's the wreck? There it is. +1. Okay. Now their crew on a Panther, 2 crew steps. So we basically put down 2 fire teams underneath here, but they each get a hit. You know what? No easy way to do that, so we'll just do it like this. Just put in the generic fire team. They're hit. So we'll apply 2 hits. So the first one, green litter team. Pinned, exposed. Second one, green, paralyzed. Pinned, exposed. And they are under this wreck. All right. So our bazookas did their job. That's awesome. That's the end of AT fire. So now we're going to move on to fire mission update. This disappears. This flips, which is going to move this. Ironically, this flips around. But I am going to do this because we learned this the last time. I'm going to put this underneath and kind of cockeye that so we know it's not, it's firing on this card. It also is using an ammo, so he's down to 2. This guy right here is also going to use an ammo. No, he's not. Yeah, he is going to use an ammo. His heavy weapon is going to move to here. So that one is down to 2 as well. This is going to be down to 1 for the Germans. This guy right here, that Panther, I already took it. I think that's it for fire. For them, I need to do my ammo. So we flipped both of these missions. Incoming, incoming. These guys are going to take the hit, but these guys, they'll be affected on the, when they move next turn. That's when that affects, that's when that negatively affects them. So that's the fire mission update. Now, potential contacts. So these A's here disappear. And we have basically 7 A's. So, and we are still heavily engaged. So 7 A's, so number 4. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's this one right here. Forgot to check for the phone line again. But I haven't really been using the phone line. They're adjacent. I don't know why that's even important. All right, so the A's, heavily engaged. We're drawing 3. 1, 2, 3. So this one is nothing. Now we have 6. So the first one. So up here. 1, 2, 3. So we do have contact. That guy has contact. So mission 4. A's 1 through 10 is a 1. I think that's a Panther again. Number 2, 2, Panther, 2 Panthers. And we do have the ability to bring in 2 Panthers again. And I believe it was 5 ammo. Yep, they all start with 5 ammo. One's going to start here on the forest road, and one is starting on the other forest road. All right, so there we got that. That is that guy. It's interesting that they don't move into row 1 to me. All right, so we're down to 5. 5 potential contacts. Oops. Number 3. So 1, 2, 3 right here. Draw 3 cards. We got another contact. 10, that's a 2. I'm pretty sure that's another Panther. Now I can't draw, I can't bring in 2 Panthers. Unable due to counters in play. It says 2 Panthers. I can't do 2 Panthers. So I think I have to draw again. So basically I'm going to draw 1 through 8 and add 2. So that's a 10. Number 6, base team of fire. So we got another LMG team. So he's got 5 LMG ammo. 5 LMG ammo. He is unspotted. And the question is, where is he? Base team, max range or line of sight, but line of sight's 1 right now. This is column 4. Drawn 3. That is a 2, which is going to be direct front, which can't be. So I'm going to actually say the 1 or a 2. On a 2 is a 2, so it's going to be right front. Oh, you know what? Yeah, he can. I think he can go there. It's a tank. It's a really good question. I'm going to assume he can go there. And they're spotted, so I feel like Yeah. I'm going to use one of their ammo because they're going to fire on me. But with this incoming... Oh, no. He couldn't see me. He can't... I don't even think this guy can have anything except the one. Yeah. I apologize, but there's no line of sights here, so they can't see me. They can't get placed there. They can't get placed here because they can't get placed with my units. So if we think about what they can do, the only card they can't probe. I could attempt to infiltrate. That's an option. And yeah. So here's what we're going to do. We had a 3 is possible. 5 is possible. So 1, 2, 3. There's 3 possibilities. So it was, well, actually, now I'm really perplexed. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to draw a 1 through a 3. We're just going to draw a card. It's a 3, which means it's the last one. It's a probe, 1 standard squad attempting to infiltrate. So he's attempting to infiltrate into that card. He draws to infiltrate. He fails. He's on this card, but he will go into the cellar. I'm going to have him go into the building so he's fighting. I assume. I mean, here he can't fire at me. Although, it might be that they go into the best cover. Shit. Oops, pardon me. Did not mean to cuss. Card with the highest cover value, that's fallback. Placement. Aid. Other enemy. You cannot place on cards other enemy units. No. Cover for new placements. Unless otherwise stated, units follow the package instructions on their new... That's... I'm just gonna have him go there so he can fire instead of move, because if he's gonna ever fire at me, he'd need to. So we'll do that, which actually removes this. No, still have automatic. Crossfire disappears, and this becomes a small arms volume of fire from this guy to here. He has automatic to me now. And this has disappeared. Okay. That was interesting. I think I did that right. Pretty close to right. So we got 4 left. Number 4. So it's over here. 1, 2. Another one. Whew. I don't think he can go. I think we're in the same boat. He can't go here. Can't go there. Can't go there. So I'm going to draw 1 through 3, which is a 2, which means it's going to be the same probe. Weird. All right, so we're trying to probe, and he did successfully probe, and I will have him probe into the foxhole, not the cellar, so he can actually fight. But he is not exposed. So this is interesting. I mean, it's automatic fire both sides. Okay. He also gets a ammo. Did I knock this guy's? I don't think I did his ammo. I'm going to knock his ammo, so he'll have 4 when he's shooting at me. This one here will have 4. So I will have done the German ammo. Still have to do my ammo. Okay, so we're getting these contacts, so there's 3 of them. Number 2, so it's over here. 1, 2, 3. Finally, 2 of them. All right, so it's here. 1, 2, 3. Ah, again. Can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. So we're going to draw it 1 through 3. So this is going to be the tank destroyer. This guy. And it is going to be placed. Tank destroyer, Forest Road per 610. And on one of the 2 forest roads, the tank place one tank destroyer randomly determined. So 1 to 2, it's a 1. So he is going over here as well. Also gets 5 tank ammo. Lots of tanks. All right. That's that one. So last one, drawn 3. 1, 2, 3. So nothing. All right. Now, pinned recovery. I don't think there is any. Got volume of fire. These guys don't anymore. They're both okay. Yep. So now let's do this. I want to look here. So this is 1 LMG down on ammo. 2-2. That guy, he's down to. I need to get. Maybe I should be getting him. Actually, I need to get. That was dumb. All right. Those guys are okay. This is 2-1 LMG. He's down to. Well, he's got 3 still. 2-1 LMG. And then this guy, 2 LMG. He is getting lower, but I'm thinking I need to get it over to this heavy machine gun. Heavier guy. Maybe. And interestingly, might actually go through. I don't remember the grazing fire. I think with this tripod it would go through and hit that guy potentially. But I'm just gonna, instead of taking time to look at it, I'm just gonna rock and roll. So we're gonna start here. This is a +2, +4 for the fog, +5 for pinned for each of them, -3. So they're both +2. So the first one, +2 is pinned. Second one is a hit. He is green, so paralyzed. So this guy is paralyzed and still pinned. All right. This one's interesting. It's a 0, +1. They're pinned. So that wipes out so that's +2, the exposed. They're basically -5s. So -5 is a hit. He's green. He's a casualty. Finally, a casualty. Oops. No. Casualty. All right. -5, which is a -4. Oh my gosh, it's a miss. That's unbelievable. You know what really stinks? Well, he's paralyzed, so. All right. Here. +3, +5, -1. So it's +4. +4, he is pinned again. He spent a lot of time pinned. This one, nothing, because, yep. Now this one actually is automatic as well. No, it's not. There is no PDF. Well, yes, there was, but there is right now a PDF. He was firing, but he's going to cease fire. But, so this guy right here is +2, +3, +5, -1. So it's +4. +4 is a miss. Now mine are +3, +5, +7 with the fog, -1. So +6 and +6. So +6, +6. So those are both misses. Now it's kind of weird. I went down here. So we need to remember that because we're going to go back over here. This one is +5, +6. So just a +6. That's a miss. You know what? He was probably captured, wasn't he? I probably did that wrong. But I'm just going to go with what it is. I'm just going to stick with it. They can get captured next time, but he also has a chance to retreat. Now I've got +6. I mean, these are both they're both +6. So +6 is a miss and another miss. So that's done. Now here, what is that? I don't know what this is here for. I think it was from before. Because there's nobody on this card. And they are not firing at me. So here, they have +3, +5, +7, basically -2, so +5. A miss. Firing at me, +2, +4 for the fog, +5, +6 here. So +6 -1, so +5. So he's pinned, so he stays pinned. This one is +3, +5, +6, so there he's basically a +6. That is a miss. All right. And then we already did this one. So I believe that is it. We have done all of the combat effects. Shifting fire, this guy he'll shift his fire over to here because he should not be firing at his own unit, but he can now fire over here. That'll make that automatic. And I believe that's the end of that. And I think that's the end of turn 6. So I'm going to modify this, go into turn 7. And we will clean it up and move on to turn 7. So we got 4 more turns. And we'll take a little bit of an assessment and see where we stand. Right now, they're on this card, and this card. So we are not winning right now. So we'll have to look at that, see if we can't get those guys removed. The tanks kind of seem to just stop up here on row 2, which is interesting. But with that, we'll stop this recording, pick it up on turn 7. Thanks. Bye.